Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm not Underdog Eats Views and I watched Victor Crowley. Sorry. Victor Crowley, aka Headshot 4. Yeah, I like this franchise. It's a good franchise, you know. The movies are good, you know. The killings are good, well, most of them. So that, you know, I don't know about the main character, you know, Hatchet Face or whatever you call him, you know, Victor Crowley. I don't know. He's okay, you know. Just a deformed guy, basically, you know. But let's just start with the movie, shall we? We're in a swamp and we see a boat with, definitely one person on there. We then have a close-up of a radio, you know, that's playing, and then we see a woman. You know, she's leaning against the guy, and the camera goes up, and then we see the guy's face. You know, he's resting his head on her head, and then he starts to talk. Yeah, he asks something. You know, remember, blah 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 blah. And then we get her, you know, with her face. Then back to him. You know, he says something, and blah blah blah. And then back to her. You know, she looks up, and he says something else, and then she's like, oh, how romantic, you know, but all sarcastic. We then get to slightly zoom out when she says that, because now we can see both of them sitting in the boat. But we're gonna leave that, because if you want to know what's happening next, watch the movie yourself. Well, definitely my horror movie very kicks in, because those two hurt, you know, Victor Crowley, you know, you call out for his daddy, you know, daddy, you know, and so they row away. You know, they came on land and they walked, and then they came across a guy, you know, with a gun, and he was about to warn them for whatever he said at first, and never, and his head was cut off. Good. So that was the first death of the movie, and after that, you know, we got some nice deaths. You know, they definitely left the plot open for a part 5, and when I looked it up, the part 5 is on delay. Almost for 10 years. Well, it's been 10 years, almost 10 years since this movie came out. This movie is from 2017, as you can see in the title. So, yeah, it's a bit bad here that it takes so long with the delay, but hey, I have still hopes that the part 5 will come, because I am very curious what they will do in that one. They had some great transitions. There was a funny scene in this movie where you have usually with those pilots over the radio or intercom or whatever, and there was a pilot also in this movie, and he had a longer and then they cut off at there. That was a nice transition to another one, and there was a stand with all, you know, Victor Crowley merch, you know, and one little ugly doll, you know. One of them bought one, you know, and then it was like boo, you know. And then we transitioned back to the plane where everybody, you know, got some turbulence. So, you know, and kind of got spooked, you know. So that was also a nice transition. Um, when Victor came for what was his name? I think Del. No, Alex. Alex, I think. I think it was, let's say it was Alex, you know, when he came for Alex, um, wait a minute. When he came for Alex, Chloe smiled. You know, she was screaming, but she had to, you could see that she was smiling while she was screaming. So that was kind of weird, you know. I know that she shouldn't have smiled, you know, but yeah, she did smile when she was screaming. So that was probably just a minor detail of the actress's fault, you know. But I'm not gonna take any points away or something like that. You know, it's just a minor detail, you know, that's kind of noticeable, you know, if you look at her when she was screaming. Yeah, the ending also very abrupt. The first ending, because you know it was ending, and then we had some after credit. About the after credits, and then we have the after credit scene again, and then yeah, for there's maybe a part 5 coming, and then further, you know. But the first ending was from the plane, you know, the crash in Honey Swamp, and the motor was, you know, they got the motor back turning on, the engine, I mean, back turning on from the plane, and Crowley, you know, was standing, you know, at that engine, you know, and he just had a little nudge to die. And Dylan, one of the characters, you know, he says, well, you know, oh, I want to have your baby, yeah, I would have had your babies. To one of the, to the girl, you know, and then he started to run at Crowley and jumped in with Crowley. Blood, you know, came out, you know, well, blood hit them, and that's the end. Just very abrupt ending, in my opinion. You know? And then we got, you know, credits, and then after credits. So short credits, and then after, basically after credit, and then the actual credit. So yeah, that was something unexpected. Overall, it was a good movie, so I give this movie a 4 out of 5. Go watch the movie yourself, leave a like, recommend a good swamp movie down below in the comment section, a good horror movie down below in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys. Maybe on my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food streams every week, content on monsters and alcohol. On my first channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music, link down below in the description, and then I'll see you guys next time. Bye.